Hi, I'm Robby from rockslide.com. I'm in Colorado right now. It's late October. I'm camped at 10,500 feet. I thought, man, no better place to do a Nimrod review than right now. I've been a Nimrod pack user since 2013. I was using this bag and this bag. I've been very, very happy with them. I was really excited when I heard that they were coming out with their own carbon fiber frame. Nate from Nimrod called me this spring, wanted to get one out for us to review. I'm not a hardcore backpacker. I'm more of a horse packer, road camper. I do hunt the backcountry though, so I always like to have a pack frame with me for either getting meat to the horses in areas where horses can't get down to, or for day hunts where there's a possibility that I'll need to bring a quarter, and I just hunt deer, so sometimes you can bring 2 quarters out in one trip. So we sent the frame to Ross Russell first. That written review is already done. Russ is a hardcore backpacker. He ran it this spring and summer. Go to rockslide.com, look on our backpack page, you will see the review there. He'll go into more detail on the actual specs than I will today. I've been here for about 6 days. I've used the pack for 5 of them, so I feel really comfortable giving you some initial feedback on it. The first thing I liked about it was the compactness of the frame. I'm 5'9", and some frames are a little bit long for me, and I really notice it when I ride a horse because the bottom of the frame will hit the seat on the saddle. This did not, and there's other advantages to having a little bit shorter frame too. You know, when you sit on the ground to glass or something, it's not shoving your pack up against the back of your head, and so I really like that. The frame, we've got their bag on it now. Nate sent me this bag after Ross reviewed the pack this spring, and did that backwards. Get the face done up here. And again, I'll put the name of the bag at the end of the video so that I don't butcher it. But first thing I wanted to show you is how it fits me. Now right now I've got a sleeping pad in there, and a spotting scope, and lunch, water, stuff like that. So it's pretty lightweight right now. It's basically in day use mode, and that's how I'll probably use the pack the most, but it can be used as an overnighter mode. And you know, I'm envisioning a guy that hunts maybe 2 to 3 days in the backcountry can go with ultralight gear. He could use this pack. But back to the fit, it rides my hips well, and the shoulder straps are comfortable. They attach up here, and so there is a load lifter function here. For this hunt, I haven't packed a deer out yet, and just basically carrying my gear. It got really cold. It was down to 15 degrees, so I was really packing in the clothes in there, and a blanket to glass from, and I really packed it in. Once you get it on, you don't even notice the weights there. I'm probably carrying 20 pounds, 25 pounds. It distributes really evenly, but I never had to reset the load lifters once I put it on. So I'll run some pictures at the end of the video of it in full day pack mode with it compressed all the way down, and then also with a sleeping bag, water bottle, sleeping pad, spotter, all that stuff in it. Watch for those pictures at the end of the video. The other thing I liked about it was, one thing I've never liked about hunting with pack frames is it's hard to get your rifle up against the frame, and I don't want to use a gun bearer myself. It's just one more item. I have a friend just 2 weeks ago missed a big buck because the buck surprised him. His gun was in his pack and he didn't have time to get it out. Those things keep me up at night. So if I can run a pack without a gun bearer, it just saves me weight and one more gadget. Well, what I found about this Nimrod, it's got these where the load lifters attached. Let me walk up to here. You can see it's notched right there. It took a little practice, but if I took my rifle and I took it way back here, and then I came down, that thing don't come off. It saves me the weight of a gun bearer. It's a little hard to get on, but that's really what you would want. Then it's not constantly coming off. When I had the pack full, the gun still fit on it because most of the volume goes back and away from the pack. So I was really happy with that. And if I did come up on a buck and I had to shoot fast, I just have to lift it a little bit higher and it's off. So kind of an advantage for me. Some of you might find some value in that as well. The belt would allow for accessories to go on it because I wasn't hiking long distances. But I left them on my regular belt, but I would take my shell holder and my Leatherman, I would attach them up in here. That would help to snug it in even better, be a little more comfortable for you. As far as getting the pack on and off, you saw I just undid the belt, that's easy. Even with gloves on, you're able to reach the shoulder straps and it comes off easily. I've had some packs where you literally have to take your gloves off to do anything. And I didn't have to with this pack. Okay, let's go over some of the pockets. So with the pockets, right now I've got the pack just partially loaded. There is your spotter pack right there, if you're running a spotting scope. Okay, that's a Swarovski CT75. It's a fairly large scope, fits in there with room to spare. I've got a Swarovski 25 to 50 by 80. I don't have it with me, but I could tell it would fit in there as well. I think everything up to maybe the biggest spotting scopes out there would fit in that. Okay, that's roughly, it's about 15 inches. Okay, you got that pocket. You've got another side pocket over here. Depending on what kind of tripod you're running, I'll open this up here. What kind of tripod you're running, you might want that side pocket as well. Excuse me, I'm zipping it up wrong here. There we go. Right there. You could run another pocket. It would fit a tripod, you know, a compact tripod like that Leopold right there. That would go down in there. Any of the smaller slicks would fit in there. As far as the other pockets, you've got a lid here. Okay, that's great for lunch, stuff like that. Keeps your sandwich from getting smashed. It zips from the top, and so if you forget to zip it, your stuff doesn't fall out. However, here's some feedback for you, Nate. The other inside pocket, it's larger. It will hold more. However, the zipper is on the top. What ends up happening, you forget to zip it invariably, it goes like that, you dump whatever's out on the ground. All right, so that would, to me, should be moved to here. Then if you forget to shut it, which invariably you will, I promise you, then the gear is still going to ride in the bottom of the pocket. Okay, we've got an interior pocket right here. And as you saw, I could fit a sleeping pad in there easily. You know, there's a lot of room in that right there. That could serve even as a meat bag. I think I could possibly get a quarter of a deer in there, not an elk, but you could definitely get your back strap, stuff like that in there. And then, of course, the main compartment is right there. And I had a sleeping bag in that, a water bottle, that pad. I had a tripod. I think for you savvy backpack hunters that run ultra lightweight, ultra compact, I just have to guess you could probably get 3 nights out of this. Don't challenge me on that because I haven't tried it, but I'm just trying to give you a suggestion. You definitely would want to call Nate at Nimrod Packs and get his opinion on that. But for what I was using it for, I was running the Vanguard S-Pod. It's that tripod that the camera's on right now, so I can't show you, but it's a full tripod. I can glass off of it while standing up. I was able to run that down in here, my spotter, all my clothes, hunted all day opening day. I had everything I needed right there, so it was really no problem at all. And if you don't run all that, if you're just in day pack mode, it's got these compression straps here that really suck the bag down. Like I said, I'll have some more pictures at the end of the review that you can see it, and then open those all up, and that comes out quite generously. So really happy with that pack. I'll use it for all of my day hunts where I'm going to be out for either most of the day, or there's a chance of getting an animal down and I need to bring a quarter out for the first trip.